Okay, so this first excerpt from Figaro is actually really hard to sound good on, maybe even harder than the famous part we all practice all the time. This excerpt is extremely difficult to play in time, without little alterations. Maybe your articulation makes you late, maybe a fingering makes you late, maybe the staccato, maybe the lift after the slur from the G sharp to the B. Something is always making you late or out of time. So practice it with 16th notes. It's a little bit of a metric displacement going on. The second half note of each bar actually sounds like a downbeat. So show that a bit. The B flat is one of these fake downbeats, and it's also harmonically interesting. Maybe some kind of Neapolitan chord in A minor. So bring this B flat out. But also show the G sharp, lead to it, crescendo to it, emphasize it with your dynamics and your vibrato, because this is Mozart actually shifting our ear back out of the metric displacement. The G sharp in the displacement is the second beat of a measure, but in the actual printed score and what he's going to get back to, the G sharp is on a downbeat. So show this as well as the B flat. Musically, the first half is mischievous, whispering, telling secrets. It's on top of the beat. It has this kind of character. And then the second half is a totally different world. And this is just a glorious, beautiful A major. So show that contrast between the two halves of the excerpt. Make sure in the second half to not spread the sound on those E's or drag them and let them get labored in the tongue. Make sure to focus both your corners of your embouchure and your vowel from E to O. Maybe the hardest note in the whole excerpt are these F sharps in 113. The fingering I use in the left hand is nothing, half hole 2, 3, E flat, right hand is 1, 2, nothing, and low F key. But the key here is actually air support fundamental. You have to be open. You can't be biting here. You can't bite as you go up and register. You have to have the air set up for all three notes on the B. And the D and the F sharp just fall out of the B. But again, this is a support fundamental. Make sure you're not sharp on that F sharp. Think of it like a third in D major. In the final gesture, put a diminuendo so you can show this subito forte. You can imagine the whole orchestra coming in there, a big timid hit. Good luck. This excerpt is very difficult. It's under the radar, but to sound good on it is extremely hard. If this was helpful, you can help me out a lot by giving me a like and a follow or subscribe, or let me know what was not helpful down in the comments.